Welcome to What's Cookin', episode 5 or V. Should I call you Ray Amazing? Is that what you want to go by?
You can just call me Raymond. It's
My
been a
boy
while.
Raymond.
I was the artist formerly known as Ray Amazing.
He's pretty amazing, though.
Thank you.
Aw, that's cute.
As you guys know, we're Tastebreakers. Young Kato behind the camera here. We got the beautiful Taylor Jade. You got myself, Wasil Amora, young chef in the kitchen. Now I'm about to walk Ray through what we're cooking.
So
What's cooking? We're gonna be cooking a miso steak that I've had marinating for a few hours. Side salad, pickled radishes, some rice. And the rice is gonna be topped off with a fried egg, some sliced green onions, some furikake, and some seaweed. Raymond said he loved Japanese food,
I'm a big fan.
and I love Japanese food. Kato loves Japanese food.
I love Japanese.
Tay loves Japanese food, so figure why not? Let's hit it. Dude, what you been up to?
Oh man, so recently I made a movie the last
Wow.
couple months ago. That was an experience, and I think it's my first kind of serious production. Turned it into HBO and a few other film festivals. So
Nice.
it's kind of like a long play with this one. It's you make the movie the first year, festivals
Sure.
and all that stuff the second year, and then you kind of see where it goes and find investors. It's like its
Right.
third year, so we'll see where or sell it. It really depends on what that route is. But
Nice.
that was exhausting, but
I
also
can
it
imagine.
was when I was in the thrills of it, like I was having the time of my life. So that was really fun.
Right. Cinematographer or director or all the above?
So this one was exhausting because I decided I wanted to own the entire process. So
Oh, wow.
I know how that is.
yeah.
Perfectionist, huh?
I took writing classes
Yeah.
like a couple years ago to learn how to write scripts better.
Wow, nice.
When I was a kid, I thought that just making videos was enough,
Right.
and I would be that kid that was like, hey, I don't need to make essays because I make videos. And then I realized a little bit older and,
Right.
wiser, I realized in order for you to like make a movie, you need a script. So
Nice.
wrote the script and then also did the casting and then also produced it, hired the DP and
Literally everything from
funded
top
it.
to bottom, bro.
Owned the entire process because I really wanted to know.
Yeah.
I'm moving here at the
Right.
in the end of this year, so I wanted
Right.
to kind of enter this
So
new
you acted
industry.
as director on that one.
Director and
Okay.
producer
Nice.
and co-writer. So it was a lot.
I was gonna say, if you filmed that too, I would
No, I
have been
would've
like, "Yo,
been-
you need to take a, you need
Take
to
a
take a
break.
fat nap.
Yeah,
dude.
I
Like,
was
relax."
But it was good. It was
Good
really a
shit.
great experience,
Great job.
I learned a lot. There was like delays and I
Mm-hmm.
learned that delays cost money.
Yeah.
And and
Yeah.
so but it was great. It was and I was able to kind of like tell a story where it came from some based off of my life, but and a part of it was to kind of talk about culture in a way where it's not force feeding
Right.
people.
Sure.
And through that, I did it with food. So a part of the story is an aspiring chef, and so we showed a lot of different foods,
Wow.
different cuisine. It was one main cuisine, which is Filipino cuisine, and then
Nice.
from there it was we showed different dishes in different restaurants within New York
Okay.
that we had settings of. So like we went from Upper East Side to Soho to
That's so cool.
Queens, which is in Woodside, is actually the biggest population of Filipino population in Queens.
Really?
Yeah, it's popping. There's a lot of Filipino
Wow.
restaurants
I
there.
love
Jollibee's over
Filipinos.
there. So,
Hey,
Love
shout out
Jollibee.
Jollibee.
Hello, hello.
and in kind of like retrospect, more of the Asian American cuisine as well. So we did like try to get bubble tea in there. So we filmed at this
cool.
like bubble tea shop in
Dope.
Soho as well.
That's
so.
very cool.
Yeah, it was interesting because I even talked about the script, like kind of planned the script beforehand, and
Right.
talked about like certain storylines within like a Filipino American storyline, and someone just couldn't believe, and this person was from the Midwest, and they're my friends, so it's cool, but like they just didn't have that any idea that a Filipino family can come from London and visit their nephew in New York. Shouldn't they come from the Philippines? Like, no, there's like,
Right.
there's different
Yeah.
stories, and I think that's why it's
Right.
important to show these little nuances, right? These
Yeah.
details, that it shows like there's a diversity to everything. This is
Right.
what that is, you know.
Totally.
For sure.
So, yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
That's dope, man. You've always been making just huge moves. I mean, honestly, you're a big inspiration to us in terms of staying consistent with all of the video content that we've been putting out. This dude's had a vlog. How long has the vlog been going for, bro?
It's going on, so I'm filming season 8.
Season
Oh,
8.
wow.
Like,
Yeah.
he was one of the first
And how
people that I
many
personally knew.
episodes per vlog? Is it a
21
year?
episodes.
Okay.
And then, so
Yeah.
I kind of based it out, research like
Wow.
TV style, you know.
Yeah.
So, and I figured I didn't also want to compete with like daily YouTubers and things like that,
Yeah.
because you have your own life to live.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you
Sure.
have your own pace, and so I wanted to drop them a season at a time. So
Right.
it goes like that. But it was good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
How long you been in New York for now?
It's been about 7 years.
Damn.
Oh wow.
I know, isn't it?
That's
Time
crazy.
flies.
Time flies, bro. Time really does fly.
Freaking flies.
What would you say has been, obviously now you're on the cusp of coming back, what would you say is like the biggest lesson that New York has taught you?
I think it's taught me how to work hard and also work smart. And I think because there's so many opportunities and just things going on there that you might also just lose yourself and lose focus a lot because you just get in the grind and get in the hustle.
Right.
And and that at first that taught me like that work ethic, and then afterwards you realize, what am I working for? I think like after that, that's when I started realizing there needs to be a direction. Like if you're
Right.
just always digging at something but you don't know where you're digging towards,
Right.
it's kind of pointless, right? But if you know that you're digging for treasure, or like, that's probably like not the greatest analogy right now, but if you know you're just digging
Totally.
towards something, it's
Treasure's a good
it feels like
analogy.
you have more of a purpose, right?
Yeah.
And like you're on like a better path in life for fulfillment.
Right.
Right.
Totally.
So why'd you want to come back to LA?
I want to make movies. It's
That's
as
it.
simple as that.
Simple as that.
Have you
It-
lived here before?
I haven't, but I used to
Okay.
visit a lot when I
Okay.
was still in San Jose. I was in community college, and that's
Right.
kind of when I met everyone down here at first. And
Right.
then, honestly, I was distracted a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
LA will do that.
You're young, and you have a lot of energy, and you meet a lot of people and stuff like that,
And
and
they're all beautiful.
it's so
Yeah.
it was a whirlwind, and
Right.
I came here to film, and I
Yeah.
really only at most made like music videos and threw parties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is
Parties were dope. We did one at the Mondrian with him. I remember that.
Yep.
What's
That
the
was
Mondrian?
sick.
that was me that was the artist formerly known as Ray Amazing, and now it's different because like I have a bit more of a focus, and I've been working towards something. So in the past 7 years, it's kind of what's been the culmination of that. Like
Right.
I came to New York to learn and grow, and now it's time to apply everything that I've kind of been through
Right.
to this new space, and with a different kind of mindset, a little older, wiser,
Sure.
a little bit more battle scarred too, but have had a bit more of like a life experience now. So I want
That's
to take
nice.
that and apply that to making movies, and
Right.
doing things like what we talked about before, which is like telling these stories that needs this voice,
Right.
and to be that voice, and to be able to share these stories from different communities, because I think that's more than ever, I think, more
Right.
important, and for people to have this trusted storyteller or storyteller group to be able to do that, I think is rewarding in itself,
Right.
right? So if people
Have
resonate
it done
with
honestly and
Yeah.
authentically.
exactly. Look at that.
This is actually like the dopest
That's so
shit I've
fancy.
cooked in a
I
while.
think you
feel
should
like.
kind of have like a menu that you're.
Dude, it was so good seeing you, man.
Yeah, it's good
It's
seeing
so
you
good
too,
to have
man.
you through here. This all started because Ray hit us up. He wanted to collab on a TV dinner project. So that's really what, you know, we're going to be talking.
TBD.
Yeah, TBD, you know,
Yeah.
just like see what we're going to plan out. Hopefully do some really dope things we've been talking about are super exciting. So where can the people find you?
I am at Ray Genio everywhere. So RayGenio on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatnot. And then if you want to search up Running with Raymond, that's where I am on YouTube. I also have a food show that I go around talking to different chefs and different restaurants. So that's called Feed Me, same channel.
Cool.
And then I think that's it. That's all I have.
That's a lot.
It's
Not it. That's a lot of things.
Yeah, the movie's not out yet, so I don't know. But maybe one day. It's called Mukbang Masarap.
Nice.
Hopefully I could like send you guys like a trailer to just put out there.
So pretty.
Here is the final meal.
Gorgeous.
You know where to find us.
Ooh.
At Tastebreakers, no E at the end. We're working on getting that handle across the board. Tastebreakers.com. Now we're going to eat.